Blessings and salutations, wonderful Virgos and the cross watchers who love you. I'm Sunni, the Urban Tarot on this general collective beat, so it may not resonate to all of you, but how many of you, I truly appreciate your view, and I hope that this reaches you in a place to where, you're feeling blessed and coming out of any type of stress, okay? Now, I did a Celtic cross here, and what I want to say, because when I do a new spread or something I'm trying to get familiar with, I may do the same sign numerous times. So I did Virgo more than once, but either way, this definitely showing some major things happening. Now, what I feel when it comes down to you, Virgo, and for this read, where I said the first card that came out was Judgment. Accountability is more or less where this key is here. It just feels as if this is just something that you're just ready to own up to, stand into. And what I see this card covering that is this hydrate. And for some of you, it may be, figure it like, okay, need some water, drink water, but it's also saying it's like a thirst. Not saying you're thirsty but it's for the authentic, the authentic, true, genuine connections. What's the obstacle is the Four of Cups. It's like you just get annoyed over, pardon the sirens, it's hood NYC. Some of you get annoyed over sometimes the carelessness that people move with love. Whether sometimes you taking accountability for the part you play too, but it's more or less seeing that's an obstacle for you. Crowning in your energy is this Belle, Beauty, and the Beast, where at the end of the day that you do bring something genuine to the table, to the connection, and for some reason it just be such the opposite. Like sometimes that yin and yang and opposites attract, but more or less it just be so much of a energy pull, And I think that Four of Cups is like you just give it with so much time, putting it with the Belle, with Beauty and the Beast, because it like was a limited time. It be to, as the rose petals for metaphor or whatever. What's on your feet what's beneath you, or how they word it, to the place of which you can use to benefit you in this affair, is the fact that where the wild things are is so much, kid you not, nostalgic things going on here with like childhood memories. I'm looking at even with Bambi here and Tinkerbell and where the wild things are, and Beauty and the Beast. It's just like so many things that take you back to your young memories, to a feeling. I'm just really feeling, some of you are really feeling like a Six of Cups energy as well, overall. But what I see is behind you is there can always be a place in your heart, distance at your discretion. And I'm seeing that that's behind you is the understanding that it doesn't, certain things are not aligned. Certain people don't mesh, and even if they do, it's not like you're starting to evaluate how certain people, even down to the beastie type of people, which I'm seeing because in your crown energy is like, there's good and bad, and accepting that for who they is, and not seeing people for being the worst, or maybe even with all of that being said, you just realize that, yeah, you could feel that way, but you got to distance yourself, because sometimes people, in the process of not being healed, they had tend to affect the ones closest to them, or, you know, where they feel that they can hurt, you know, that hurt people type of energy. But what's in front of you, I see, is this November to April. This is currently this time where this is like what's happening now from the Scorpio season, from this death, new transformation, new phase, going into Sagittarius and Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and then Taurus. But it's going in that tarot with that major arcana energies. That's when I see Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune here as well, as far as your major arcana. Those are fixed energies. And I definitely see, wow, it's major here. Because when I look at these months, it's, for me, for where I live, it's, just to be clear, how I see, it's just like the most horrible months for me. Like, as far as weather is concerned, like the weather is cold, and then it's rainy, and it's like, sometimes it's like the snow, and then it's just, it's not, where's a beautiful scene, because like I said, Hood NYC, it's not pretty, you know. As far as that time of year, even in different parts of the country, you can't really plant, you know, it's not easy, this leaves fall off the trees, it's not a harvesting time. You know, it's more or less by the time it comes to an end, then you start to see the flowers bloom, you know. And I think that's what you anticipate, and what's in front of you is that this time where you're expecting it to be, since you're distancing yourself, you're just expecting a little, things to be kind of cold, and just feeling as if it's more or less the time to keep your resources and things. It's like just giving me quiet. Next time I do a Celtic course, I'm going to get clarifying cards. But I'm just going to keep telling you what I see, because I didn't do it for the other signs, so I'm just going to just give it to you as that, and we could get more. But definitely next time I'm going to do that. Now, again, where was that? My little reference here. Oh, here you go. Now, when it came down to yourself and how you signify your attitude in relation to this matter, it's like nice and nasty, hood and classy. It's like, to the point, again, with this Bell and Beast, it's like you understand. That's why you could get along with anyone, it seems like, you know, no matter what point of life, it's just because you have duality, and it's like you could go either way, but I just see more or less you're more in this place of this Three of Wands. Like, I want to work with better type of people. Like, I want to work with people that's not just in this element, because you're feeling like your hopes and fears that you're going to be close to this something that's blocking your blessings, you know, because you feel like, for some of you, that's their, like, these beastie or individuals supposed to, like, you reap what you sow. And I know you're not trying to judge no one, but it's like if you're too close to someone, when they receive that karmic lesson, you might get just like, that's your first fear. It's like, dang, that might happen. But what I see is to come is this Bambi energy, friends found in darkness when you did not expect, which is a beautiful place, because some of you really did expect to see this really dark energy, you know? Alrighties, Let's see what's going on with Virgo and the person on their mind at this time, please. Because I already see for some of you Virgos, like, you are not at this, whoever's on your mind at this time is not it's not looking too strong for them. Let's see. For wonderful Virgos, please. Just see that right in the cut, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. For Virgo, please. Please show me to see. For the highest good, for Virgo, please. And I seen that Hermit peeking. It's like, come on, Virgo, come through. For Virgo, the message for Virgo's highest good. Message for Virgo, please. It's Virgo's energy. It's love on their mind and heart at this time. Okay. Alrighties. Okay. First thing out is this chakra root. Chakra, your root chakra. I am. You're grounded. You know, it's like you're in your energy as like starting to see that you are too, according to the company you keep as well. Yeah, somebody's showing a ASS here. Because I see a challenge in the past had to do with this Nine of Pentacles. And it may be time to embrace a fear that would solidify your growth. So again, you was independent, able to expand and do what you need to do independently. But it was even saying that, I mean, it's expand successfully, but it was saying that some of you were staying inside of a small pond, or and I don't know if, I think the challenge in itself is like, for some people is like, you don't want to come across like you're not, you think, oh, that you may be perceived as somebody thinking that you're better than them, but then it's not looking into that position. It's just more or less in this, rooted in who you are. It's not about them. It's I am. You know what I mean? So currently with you, you're reserved, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here, showing that currently you feel this need to pull back, reserve, and like be, you know, with love, even with love that you have for these people or anyone, you just feel like it got to be in more of a grounded position. Like you got to keep your true nature and integrity within your connection. Because I see somebody's passive aggressive, making a harsh point with a smile, and a Nine of Swords here where you losing some sleep. Yeah, so I think it's going back and forth with somebody that you care about, but you're realizing that if they don't, you know, if they cause you so much self-doubt and suspicion, sad thoughts, and losing sleep, that it's feeling like it's best for you, some of you, to be like, okay, I think I should just let this go. See, this Tinkerbell is a challenge. It's like, it's saying if you don't believe, you won't see. Mess with Peter Pan and make her mad. I really do see that. Even with this theory, it's like giving off this energy that when you're in, you're in. But once they show you they're not for you, it's all you need to know to move. Mr. Pimpin', Miss Babby, or somebody again is showing it. Okay, I just want to confirm that part here. Let's see. Let's see. More clarification for Virgo, please. For Virgo, please. Virgo energy, please. oh, you taking that step. Didn't I just say yeah, there's like this energy of feeling like, I don't know, not like you're childlike, but it just seems like this is not a lot of experience you have because it's just always been your nature since you was young to move a certain way with people you love, no matter, how toxic or unbalanced it had been. But yeah, let's see. Ooh, you got a lot of majors coming out here. Sheesh. Yeah, Six of Pentacles to Five of Pentacles. Yeah, but all the ingredients is there and everything to make it work, but it just more or less like it just wouldn't. It always had you feel in this position that you was alone. Ten of Swords. It's like that Ten of Swords there is where they're pointing. Like you feel forced to make this end. Like this is like, it's like when you carried a lot from many, yeah. Many times, many people, but either way, I do see a new day because even the challenge in the past showing with this independence, Nine of Pentacles, it shows a new day, a new phase, a new way you was doing things, more or less. I see this innocence here. Oh, yeah, again, it's feeling like it's solidifying this growth that, yeah, this is like people, this little innocent point of view, or it's feeling like, no, it's the end of that, the new phase. See these mother suckers for who they are. It's showing like, even down for some of you, side, this is a side message and I'm going to say it. For some of you, a challenge in the past had to do with embracing the fact that something that had to do with like a middle child, it could have been, or it could, if it's not the middle child, it's a female child that needs a lot of attention, or you felt require a lot of attention. But I think for some of you, just realizing that in certain things, I'm seeing the innocence there, that just seeing the embrace of fear that solidify your growth regarding your child is like, whether it's outside, within, it's feeling like they are taking this position in their life that they feel they need to grow. And it's been a challenge for them, but they're really making it happen, okay? That's just something I just seen there. I don't know, just... But what I see with this reserved energy you're currently in is don't worry, be happy. I see you keeping a smile on your face and your heart good. I see it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. You go to Judgment card there again. Accountability. I think you come to this place of seeing what it is when it comes down to this connection there. And it's just like, I really feel like this is where you are with it. Like, it is what it is. You take... even when it comes to somebody's passive aggressive and making a threat, I see fire here. I see it could be passion, it could be anger, but it's definitely showing somebody's motivated by a lot of intensity here. And that could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I see Scorpio here. I see Sagittarius numerous times in this read, even with Virgo here and Aquarius. But everybody's here because we have swords, wands, cups, and pentacles. Let's go to your person. Because I'm like, you're losing sleep over something that has to do with, it's a lot of thinking you're doing. You're trying to think, it's not about, your heart. It's not about your happiness. Is about you trying to make sense and I think trying to make sense of somebody that's passive aggressive and move with so much intensity is going to make you lose a lot of sleep anyway, if you study them, you know. But if you just don't worry, be happy and let it go with the flow and stay rooted in who you are, it's showing that this inevitable end here, this Nine of Swords, here go the Hierophant with the Sun. Look at this. But also showing some side thing too here, that for some of you, you might not be sure which way to go, depending on, it seems like motivated by some money for some. Let's see. What's going on here with Virgo's person? Virgo's person, please. Show me to see for the highest good. And if you got more than one person, then whoever's on your mind and heart. It's not, okay, you know what? Let me just do this. Virgo's person, please show me what I need to see. Virgo's person, please. You feel burdened. Got a lot of things on their plate. Some because they're stubborn, but it's showing a lot of things they're burdened by. See a Page of Swords. See a chakra, the heart chakra. They do love you. Little Mermaid, very excited, not informed, a whole new world. Three of Pentacles, but to show off all about the audience. Judgmental. Always an issue with you or what you do. Interesting. Performer, transformer. A lot of fire here. Look at this. Told you the fire card came out. Fire here. Ace of Wands. Yeah, they got passion for you, but it's just like, I see right here, this judgmental, always an issue with you or what you do. I don't know if they feel that's what you feel about them or they feel that way about you. I'm going to get more clarifying cards here. Because I'm seeing in the past they wasn't able to speak on how they feel. The Canaries is here where they felt love, but they wasn't, the challenge is how they was able to speak and express it. Because, again, because it seems they showed some insecurities and immaturities, and I think the way they express how they feel was very much contradictory, you know? That's just what it looks like to me. Four of Swords, the Eight of Wands, and their current energy of healing and introspect, and they really want to move ahead and get things back in a good, you know, want to communicate and move ahead. I see the spring, they want to bring on some, they want to plant some seeds, and again, when I see this spring, I think they're just looking forward to, when you was looking at that winter time, they're already looking ahead as far as the spring and where the flowers is blooming and all the good things, you know? And where I see the performer transformers, because even when it comes down to where I see a person could be judgmental, switch up, but they got the passion there, it just looks like I need more clarification. Because it got to be a reason why, even when somebody's coming in and out and moving and don't know how, and feeling burdened and not knowing how to communicate, and it gives off to me other outside entities, you know, there could be other relationships, something, and I did see that it was something they're going through, that they kind of take their BS out on you, like, ew. And you trying to be their friend. Okay, let's see. For a Virgo person, please. down. So they're, oh shoot, I ain't even put the, that's why. This is why, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't even put, let me do this all over again. Okay. Not all over again. I just have to get one more card here. On this Page of Wands. Interesting. Interesting. They feel like you are a blessing. Interesting. They're in their head. That's why they, okay, that's a curveball all the way. I didn't expect that. I'm kidding you not. I see that, they're burdened because they have to make a decision, head over heart. And then the challenge in the past is the Canaries. They wasn't able to speak, Knight of Cups, about this love they have for you. And they felt like this, it was more than they felt they could express or, I think, live up to. Because the Five of Swords is there with the moon. Backstabbery energy that came about this, like I said, immature, insecure, and it looked like it was some secrets. Some shadow, S-H-I, sugar honey, I see. Okay. And where there's introspective Four of Swords, they trying to, hibernate and heal and get the information interpreted. Is the High Priestess here. Is somebody that's like intuitive, but they're also like secretive. It's like, yes. Eight of Wands from the communication that they want to move forward is a King of Wands motivation. They do see, they got a lot of passion for you. Even with the spring, they're looking at the Six of Pentacles, and they like anticipate a day where they could, where the sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and y'all two are working together, got something cooking, and it's just awesome. That's what they see as far as you is concerned. And this Page of Wands where, again, the page, sometimes they say it's an age or immaturity, but sometimes it's this experience. Sometimes you don't really have experience, enough information, But what's motivating that step is the star, wish fulfillment. Aquarius energies here, Cancer, Pisces, heavy Pisces because it came out with the High Priestess and the Moon. But with the ancestral angels here, it's everybody. Just every major arcana is just boom, right there. Right there. Let's see what we got for our advice and outcome. Okay. For Virgo, please. Advice and outcome for Virgo. Please show me what I need to see. For Virgo, please. Advice and outcome. Seen that Chariot, huh? I've seen it too. For our wonderful Virgos, please show me what I need to see. Advice and outcome for Virgo. I don't know if I was saying what this is time for. It's timeless, but this is like really for the first 2 weeks of December extended. This is more or less for that. Okay, let's see. Three of Wands energy, okay? You're looking to see how I go, but you're not putting in no extra effort. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Okay. It's looking like you're giving less and less of a boop. And not about, I'm going to get some. I don't think it's like in a way of being malicious. I think you're just being super realistic. It's like before it was like, oh, the possibilities is, but it's like, no, you looking at them for what they do. You're not putting in no more than you used to. You're not looking to see as far as the endless possibilities and it being a future. you're healing. You know, you let it be known you've been hurt very deep in the past, and you're not gonna let that happen again, or even confuse that by letting it in your house, in your foundation. Not building nothing on those type of relationships anymore. And you're healing with this Five of Cups in reverse. I see this Knight of Cups in reverse because I just see like you're just not into appeasing anyone in regards to that energy at this time. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse after that. Justice is in reverse here. Page of Wands is in reverse too. Okay. So I see as far as going forward and looking to see, yeah, your strength. Your strength is on. The Taming the Beast outside within Leo energy, but it's more or less where you're like, all right, because I'm not going to do this again. I'm not investing all that to people that was greedy and overtook. You're looking at like as far as not giving into that because again, the past, what you did in the past will not happen again, my friend. It's showing that. It's showing like you're healing. You made it be known that you're being fair and focused and clear. That this type of energy will never, ever again be affecting what you're building. You know, you made your peace with it. Like, you're just not to the point where you like, oh, stay away from me. You can't come around. It's just more or less your comfortability level. And the trusting is not with them. You don't feel that with them at all. Yeah. But I see the world, that cycle is closed. It's closing out because this Empress right here in reverse with the Temperance in reverse to the Queen of Pentacles. So again, you shut down, and it took, I kid you not, all the abundance that you was to them is no longer happening. That ran out. That truly did, and you really became in this place where you're sitting in a place to where you're nurtured and you're abundant and you're not again spreading yourself thin or even putting yourself in those type of positions. Ooh, your person got the world too. They cool. Okay. Listen, this is what I see as far as for you. Yeah, you're not engaging in things that you feel is not worth the battle for you anymore. And I am happy for you, wonderful Virgos. Till next time, love and light.